minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Wednesday morning. It is April 1st, 2015. It is April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
For those of you who needed to be reminded. Got some fun things for you this April Fool's Day. Not necessarily pranks. Well, some of them are pranks. Some fun stuff. Anyway, good morning to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And it is 63 degrees here at the studios. Broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary.
Yeah.
Good morning, Robin.
Good morning, Larry.
Got a busy show this morning, 7:35. We have a guest, Paula Rizzo, is coming on. She's an Emmy Award-winning broadcast journalist. Mm-hmm. One of the things I have today are news stories that turned out to be fake for this April Fool's Day. So
Yeah.
rather than give you a story that I'm making up, because I considered this, but I know some of you won't be listening when I finally tell you it's not true. So
okay.
I figured rather than giving you a fake story and some of you being fooled and then I would feel so bad, I would feel guilty. Mm-hmm. So I'll just be me, and I'll tell you some stories that were actually fake and intentionally, not necessarily on April Fool's Day though.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, Paula is an Emmy Award-winning journalist. I'm sure that being truthful and honest is foremost in every journalist's. Well, it should be in their mind anyway. She's got a book called Listful Thinking: Using Lists to Be More Productive, Highly Successful, and Less Stressed. That's going to be an interesting topic, right?
Nice.
Speaking of lists, she's only going to be on for like 10 minutes. So after she's says goodbye, I have some of those news stories I was just telling you about. And one, listen to this. There's a study that shows that many studies are false.
Oh, okay.
There's a study that shows. Now, there was a news item yesterday or 2 days ago on the Ag News, and I love the folks over at Ag News, so forgive me. But they had the story that milk was a better exercise drink than anything else.
Gosh.
And while I'm not saying it is or isn't, I'm just saying that the study was paid for by the dairy industry. Or the dairy farmers of America.
That takes care of it.
So you pay for the study. You know, the best thing to drink after you've been exercising is milk.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I heard that story and I thought about myself as a kid. I would run into the house and literally just put my face under the faucet and just drink pure water.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even wait. I mean, I don't think we refrigerated water. No, my grandmother actually refrigerated water, but I used to just get it out of the tap. Now I refrigerate water. But,
yeah. Yeah, now I refrigerate water.
And anyway, so just saying, sometimes a study is not true.
That's right.
News Bites, that's at 8:35. That's when we turn off our opinion and simply tell you what the news is. We don't even paraphrase it. We just simply read a shortened version of it, and that's what we do. Megan Green at 9:05. She's an economist and the director of economic research for John Hancock Financial Services. There's a survey they did. They want to tell us about it. And that's it. I don't know what exactly. It's about life goals or something, right?
That's right. And the economic outlook for this year.
Laura Burns, speaking about the economic outlook. Laura Burns is the lady who brings us information about jobs in our community, right here in our own county and city. In fact, 3 counties she covers: Citrus, Levy, and Marion. So she'll be here to talk to us about some of those jobs. Matt Wilkerson is the guy who keeps us in touch with everybody. He's the owner of Verizon Wireless, and he's a go-getter and a community-minded person. He's out there doing a lot of stuff to help raise awareness and money for certain things.
Yes.
I think he's helping out with the Kiss the Horse campaign as well.
Yep.
I think the team he's helping is the Mojo team, correct?
I think so, yeah.
Which is
Mojo
fine.
Grill.
Fine with us, and we, of course, welcome all of that. In fact, you invited another lady to be on Friday
Madeline
morning.
is coming on Friday morning at 7:30.
They've got a moon gazing thing on.
Yep, under the pink full moon.
That sounds sweet, actually. That'll be Saturday, right?
Yep, at 4 Ranch.
But she'll be here on Friday.
7:30.
Spend the morning with us.
All about it.
So Matt at 10:05, Matt Wilkerson. Legally Yours at 10:35. That's when John Fuller will be here. Can you sue somebody for pulling an April Fool's prank on you?
Ooh, I bet if you're hurt, you can.
I bet you can.
I bet you can.
So John Fuller will be here to answer your legal questions, whether it has something to do with April Fool's or not. Anthony James coming in at 11:20. He's the voice of travel. He's the guy who keeps us informed about, not informed really, but just gives us ideas on what we can do if we're traveling. And this is the time of year a lot of people are thinking about traveling.
Yeah, exactly.
Fun with Joe. I was thinking, what can I do on Fun with Joe today that is April Fool's related? And I have a really cool list of things. I just hope everybody likes it.
Oh, okay.
Our tabloids are known for having fake stories. So I found this really fun idea. If a play or a book or some kind of work of literature, movie, for example, was a true story, and it was a headline in a tabloid, that's the game. So I will tell you the headline in the tabloid, and then you tell me what play, book, movie, etc. that it's from.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I like that.
It's kind of hard to
like
explain, but
but I think I got the gist of
I
it.
can't even give you an example because it was so hard to find these things. So I don't want to use any of them right now.
Okay.
So I'll tell you the tabloid headline, and you tell me. I titled it "Tabloid Headlines If Literature Was News."
Oh, excellent.
So I'll tell you the tabloid headline. You tell me the piece of literature that it's referring to.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
excellent.
yeah.
I think that'll be fun.
Now, Tom Davis said he's not going to be in here today. He's calling in today.
Right.
So when he calls in from Life South Community Blood Center, filling in for Galen Unal this week because Galen is on vacation with his family.
Yep.
I have some April Fool's Day pranks that you will love. And I'm going to tell you about one of them right now. It's not really a prank, but if you don't already know about this, this is pretty cool. If you go to Google Maps, on the lower left-hand corner of Google Maps, there is a box that looks like a Pac-Man game.
Okay.
You click on that box, and a portion of the map you're looking at will become the Pac-Man game. In other words, I showed this to you. I went to the map of Ocala, and then I zoomed in on the Paddock Mall, which is where we're broadcasting from.
Right, right.
I hit the little Pac-Man thing, and suddenly I'm playing Pac-Man in the parking lot at the Paddock Mall.
That was cool. I like that.
Okay? So that is a fun thing. It's not really an April Fool's Day prank. It's just a fun April Fool's Day thing.
Yeah, something
And
fun.
I imagine it won't be there after today.
Probably not.
But anyway, so go to Google Maps, find a place on the map that you want to play, like your own street or a neighborhood that you're familiar with. And then, click on the little Pac-Man thing, and boom, you're playing Pac-Man in your neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty cool.
Kind of silly.
Pretty awesome.
All right, what else do I have? Gosh, there's so much news that's just newsy news. Who wants to talk about newsy news anyway?
Yeah, well, we have to. We're a broadcast agency,
That's
and
true.
we have to release the news
That's
when it
true.
gets,
Did you
to
ever
be
pull
released.
a
Cannot wait.
Fool's Day prank on anybody?
No.
No?
No, I don't recall that I did. It's, when I was little, and then you do something silly to your folks and say April Fools, and they laugh. And it might have been the lamest thing ever, but
So the Rolling Stones are coming to Florida. The only gig they have, they have is in Orlando. I almost thought this was an April Fool's Day joke. I'm still not so sure it's not.
Well, when my mother and I went to the movies last week, we
Right.
saw the part of the coming attractions was the new tour for the Rolling Stones, and they had the big tongue thing
Okay.
on the side of their
So I guess
jet, and
it's true.
they showed them flying, and they showed the guys playing, and
So how old are they? How old is Mick Jagger
70
right now?
probably.
Mick Jagger 70? Let me see.
I would guess. The coolest thing about that promo for them, though, they showed all of the guitars getting unloaded, and there was like a whole crate of guitars that, you could see the guitars, like they would line them up behind the scenes on the stage. One
Right.
said Mick Jagger, one said Keith Richards, and each box might have had like 12 guitars in it. It was amazing.
Oh, really?
I thought that was so cool.
He's 71 years old.
Oh, okay, 71.
That's not too old, especially for rock and roll.
Yeah.
What's interesting when you listen to the voices of people who have become famous as singers, they can maintain the voice that they've had for a long time, but then there comes a point where it starts to fade, it starts to
Yeah.
pale, it starts to change dramatically, and it changes worse with some than others. And I've always heard that if you are a drinker, that it will change even worse.
Yes,
And
and a smoker too.
You would think smoking and drinking would change your
Yeah.
voice a lot. But everybody's voices change, and not necessarily for the worst. In some cases, some singers became better singers as they got older.
Oh yeah.
Sinatra was a great example, not that he got better, but that he stayed good, although different.
Yeah, but he changed the key of his song, so
That's what I think, too.
clue too. Yeah.
And Paul McCartney is one of those, and this is kind of a weird ego thing that he feels, I guess, is trying to hold on to his youth. He'll keep songs in the same key, and he's doing it.
Yeah, but
But anyway, so all right, so let's take a little break, and we'll be right back. Gosh, I wasn't looking at the clock. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Steve Rappaport. Arkansas follows Indiana's lead, approving a controversial law that critics say could allow discrimination against gays and lesbians.
State Representative Bob Ballinger says the Religious Freedom Restoration Act allows people
to carry out their deeply held beliefs in a way that they see fit without much government interference from it.
Members of the gay community and their supporters rallied on the steps of the state capitol before and after the bill passed.
Fox Radio's Jessica Rosenthal. World powers and Iran extending the deadline for a preliminary nuclear agreement until at least tonight. The goal is to curb Tehran's nuclear activities in exchange for sanctions relief.
No deal is better than a bad deal. The United States will not sign on to a bad deal.
White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest. Oil heir Andrew Getty found dead in his Los Angeles home. He's the grandson of the late billionaire oil man J. Paul Getty.
It appears to be natural or an accident.
L.A. County Medical Examiner Ed Winter. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from FoxNews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never tried are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Are you tired of not using your home's outdoor space for entertaining or relaxation because of all the bugs and leaves? Consider adding a beautiful screen room or glass enclosure. We are Superior Aluminum and Design, a family-owned and operated business with 20 years experience in the aluminum industry, and we are accredited by the Better Business Bureau. If you appreciate superior workmanship, call Superior Aluminum and Design at 817-8058 or visit us on the web at superiораluminumdesign.com.
Hi, Danny Werfel here. Get moving with Florida Credit Union's fast and easy loan approval process.
Let Florida Credit Union start up a new car loan for you today. No more waiting, hassles, or stop signs. You can even apply online. With a strong financial team behind you, you can enjoy great rates and fast approvals.
It's all about personalized service and a streamlined process.
Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life.
Real estate is the largest and most personal investment that any of us will ever make. Be sure to tune in Tuesdays at 10 a.m. when Bob Kennedy, owner of